I have 10 major festivals that make up my 2023 Dream Festival lineup, so let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, or Electric Ollie, and yeah, today we're gonna go over my 2023 Dream Festival lineup from January all the way through December. So it's already February. Today's actually Valentine's Day, so I'm making this video kind of late, but doesn't matter. So January, actually already did Groove Cruise, so I'll link my video to that up there and you can see my entire experience, and then also all of my tips and tricks for your very first Groove Cruise, because this was my very first Groove Cruise. And just a little recap, there are several, there's two. This Groove Cruise, I guess, is the main one, and it went out of Miami. It's every January, and this time it went to Haiti. Next year it's going to the Bahamas. All right, so we're in February. So this month, there is a festival here in Miami, Florida. It's called We Belong Here. It's 2 days, and it's the very last weekend of February. This is like the second or third time that they've had this festival before. This is my very first time going. Here's the lineup. I love that it's local to Miami. It's not too expensive. It's at Virginia Keys, so just by living in Miami, I've realized that they host quite a few events out there, and yeah, it's cool, it's local, I'm down to go. So this is a first time festival for me. March is Ultra Miami. So this will be my third Ultra, I think. Yes, because my first one was in 2019 at Virginia Key. The second one was last year at Bayfront. And now, yeah, this is my third time back at Ultra. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I freaking love Ultra Miami, and I want to go to all of the Ultras around the world. So Ultra Miami is a 3-day festival at the end of March, and it's also during Miami Music Week. So there are a lot of other events also happening. So just a real quick note, I'm talking about in this video my Dream Festival lineup. This is not including any small scale events or local shows, things like that. I'm only talking about big events, big festivals, I mean, because during Miami Music Week, there are a lot of parties, local events. So I want to do those too, but I'm not including that in this video, because this video would be too damn long if I include every freaking show or event that I want to go to this year. So for April, this is a never before done festival for me. Creamfields in Hong Kong. So I know that they have Creamfields elsewhere, like in Europe somewhere, but I want to go to this Hong Kong one. So it's the first weekend in April. It's 2 days, and look at this freaking lineup. Oh my God. So Asia, I love being in Asia, the continent, and all the countries that I've been to before. So I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong. I cannot wait to go back to Asia. So I really want to do this. In May, I will be making my 5th year return to EDC Las Vegas. And if you've never been, it's a 3-day festival, usually the second to last weekend of May, I believe. It used to be held in June, like way back in the day when I used to go in 2013, 14, and 15, but they moved it up to May, I guess, because it was too hot. So this will be my 5th time there, except this is going to be my first time doing Camp EDC. So when I started doing EDC back in 2013, there was no such thing as camping at the festival. If you watched my Tomorrowland series, you know that I do not like camping, but I'm willing to give Camp EDC a try because I am going to be in an RV. So depending on how this experience goes will determine if I ever camp ever again. But also, since this is my 5th festival, hey Lucy, or my 5th EDC Las Vegas, this is probably going to be my last one for a while. I'm just ready to do something new. Festivals I've never been to before, especially festivals overseas. That's what I'm transitioning to. I've raved for 10 years in America, and I'm ready to just like expand and see all the international festivals. Okay. As of right now, there aren't any festivals that I would want to attend in June or July. Doesn't mean that that won't happen. I just don't have any like on my mind right now. So we're gonna skip over to August. So August is Sonus Festival in Croatia. and it's 5 days, and I think it's like the 14th through the 20 something. I could be entirely wrong about that, or towards the end of the month. I forgot to exactly write that down, but yeah. Or here's the lineup. So it's a house and techno festival, excuse me, in Croatia, and I've never done this one either, so this is a brand new festival to me that I really want to do. I think it would be a lot of fun. Ever since I moved to Miami, I'm definitely transitioned more into like just pretty much listening to only house and techno. I still get down to a few other genres here and there, but I really am in the whole house and techno vibe. So this kind of festival in Croatia, a country I've never been to, would be really, really awesome to go to. All right, in September is Arc Music Festival in Chicago. It's Labor Day weekend, so I think the first weekend of September, and it's a 3-day festival. So last year during Labor Day weekend, I was in Chicago, but for North Coast Festival, and it was when I was there that I was like, okay, made a mistake, I should be at Arc. Everybody that I met that traveled to the city was there for Arc, and they would make fun of me and Alyssa, aka the Corporate Raver, for going to North Coast. So yeah, I really want to do Arc. It's another house and techno festival, a new one to me. I've heard nothing but good things about it, and it's a lot smaller than these just large mainstream festivals. So I think it'd be really cool to check out, and I want to do it. Okay, October, this is a huge one. Tomorrowland Brasil is making its way back to Brazil. So I guess they've had this before, like maybe once or twice in 2015 or something, but they're bringing it back. So I already mentioned that I've done Tomorrowland. So yeah, I did Tomorrowland in Belgium. I love the Tomorrowland brand, and I just had such a good time at the Belgium one. So I want to go to Brazil, and I've always wanted to go to Brazil. So let's get two birds stoned at once. So this is a 3-day festival in the middle of October. And let me just say, like, if none of the other festivals on this list happened, this one has to happen for me. Like, this is my non-negotiable festival. I'm gonna go to this one, and I can't wait. Okay, getting into November. So every November, I go to EDC Orlando. Even when I didn't live here in Florida, I was just going to EDC Orlando. So also at the same weekend of EDC Orlando is a festival in Austin, Texas called Seismic. It's a house and techno festival. I think I'm ready to check it out. I've done EDC Orlando. I guess this would be my 5th time if I go back this year. And let's be real, it's time for something new. Last year was the most epic EDC Orlando I've ever had because me and literally all of my rave besties were there. So I couldn't miss it. And so I don't think half of those people are even going back. So this would be a good time for me to go expand and check out a festival in my hometown, Austin, Texas. If you didn't already know, I'm born, bred, and fed in Austin, Texas, but I never did Seismic. So it's a 3-day festival, the same weekend as EDC Orlando, so I think the second weekend of November. And it's just good. I need to go back home and visit my family more. So again, getting two birds stoned at once. And then for December is Holy Shipwrecked in Mexico. So they did it last year. I don't know if they're even doing it again this year. When I look at the Instagram page, there is no lineup, there is no 2023 info. I'm just being hopeful because I really wanted to go last year. I just didn't make it happen. So Holy Ship used to be on the sea. It was a EDM festival on a cruise ship, and I guess they're just not doing that anymore, or just wanted to try out being in an all-inclusive resort. I'm not sure. So I've always wanted to do Holy Ship. Now that it's an all-inclusive resort, I think that'd be a really cool experience. I've never done a festival like that. So yeah, I really want to do it. Last year's lineup was fire. It was 5 days in like Playa Rivera, Mexico. I don't know. I think that's what it was, something Rivera. So yeah, just being on the beach in a resort, like that would be so much fun. So hopefully they bring it back, but as of now, there is no updated info. So I'm just staying hopeful. So again, just to mention, these are just my dream festivals. Like I'm putting it out there in the universe. If I'm supposed to make it to, I've already done one. If I'm supposed to make it to the rest of the 9 of these from this list, then I'll be there. But if not, then it is what it is. It'd be really cool to see at the end of the year which ones I actually make it to. And yeah, as I go along through this year, of course, this is my YouTube channel, so I will be documenting everything. My channel emphasizes festivals, food, and flying, and when I get to all of these are like outside of Miami, so it covers the travel aspect, the actual festival, what I'm eating in and outside of the festival, because we all know food is so important to me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments if there's any of these that you would want to go to or that you've been to that I haven't done before, like Sonus or Creamfields. So let me know. And please like the video, subscribe to my channel for more festivals, food, and flying. And I'll see you next time. Bye.